Okay, so I think we're near the end. I'm going to invite Heather Stobaugh up to try to help us understand the journey we've been on and perhaps where we've landed today. And then we'll be ready to roll. So Heather, over to you.
I won't be long, and then we can go on to enjoy the weekend. We've seen a lot of great evidence today, and I hope it propels us as a global community to think critically about our next steps. Translating research into action is just as important as conducting the research itself. And unfortunately, this step often gets lost in translation between the handover from the researchers to the implementers and the policymakers. But I hope that given the timing of these results and the energy behind the updated WHO guidelines, there will be more attention brought to this critical step of translating research to action. So I challenge us now to consider what it takes to translate these findings into real evidence-based decision-making. And to get there, we might consider a few things. Do we need to have a technical convening to help narrow our definition of relapse and standardize the reporting of it? Do we need to revisit the Severe standard outcome indicators for both the definitions of SAM recovery and post-SAM outcomes? And regardless of what we call it or how we measure it, relapse is a big problem. What are we going to do about it? In considering interventions, we may need to think outside the box. And we may even need to challenge some long-standing assumptions around the drivers of acute malnutrition and also relapse. And we need to keep learning. While the findings from today's study have been immensely informative, we still have a long way to go, and more rigorous research is a critical step in us getting there. So that's quick and short. That's all I have for today. My email is on this website. If you'd like to reach out with any further questions, we will be posting this online for those who might not have been able to catch all of the sessions, or if you'd like to send a link to any colleagues that weren't able to make it. Be on the lookout for publications of this study that will be coming out over the course of probably a couple years, but takes a little while sometimes for publications to come through. And I look forward to future conversations and collaborations in our fight against hunger and malnutrition. So over to you, Toby.
Great. Okay, so we're at the end of the day. Before we all leave, I just wanted to call out a few folks for the tireless effort that they've put into making this event happen. So maybe if you guys can stand up. Heather, obviously, this has been Heather's brainchild, and I know she's worked hard to get all of you together. Tim Staff, our chief of staff, has played a really significant role in helping us pull things together. Bailey Adams has been managing all of the online activity. Meryl Cullinan has joined us from our New York office to help us with communications. We have architects in back that have helped with production. A company named Freya, which is my daughter's name, that's helped us with the planning and all the incredible food. And then our building host, Cushman and Wakefield, have offered the venue for us. Our offices are upstairs. This is a common venue, and they were kind enough to offer this to us free of charge. So thanks to everybody that's behind this, but more first and even before all of that, I think we owe a huge thank you to all of you and those that have joined us online. A number of you have traveled quite some distance to join us here today. We totally appreciate that. There's nothing like seeing you in person. And for those that joined us online, it's been a long day online, and we're still holding on to a number of you, right? So Really, really appreciate everyone's time, attention, and commitment to this agenda, right? We have to get this right. We got to keep working. We're going to find our way. So thank you all very much. We're done. Okay.